get out of here? All right. Good deal. How y'all doing? Good?
We're good,
rock
sir.
and roll? No? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Cut your tongue out? Or what? You allowed to talk? This is like the last time you're allowed to talk to somebody. You know, standing in front of you talking to you in the military. So, how y'all doing? We're good. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, do me a favor, friends and family. You sir with the iPhone for the face. Come on up here to the stage, and y'all can get on stage and y'all can look at them.
Sure.
Maybe come up here to see them. Not look at me. So, be my guest. Come on up.
Yes, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Well, welcome everyone to the Staff Sergeant Matt Malkin swearing ceremony room. Staff Sergeant Malkin was he was a U.S. Army reservist from Batavia, Ohio, who gave his life in defense for our country during the Iraq War. So we like to honor him. We like to honor all fallen veterans in this room. And what's cool is that same oath that he took to swear and defend this great country of ours is the same oath that you're going to take here shortly, which stretches back to 1789, pretty long time. So men and women have been defending this country for a very, very long time. After you're done with your swearing ceremony, what that'll do is it will link you to those men and women that put forth their honor, spilled their sacred blood, and the efforts that they invested. We're a direct recipient of that. So now it's your turn to pay it forward to the next generation that's counting on us to uphold and preserve the freedoms and the liberties that make this country the greatest country on earth. So if you're anybody say it's perfect, then I say it cannot be better, but it's right now, currently, we're still the greatest country on earth. So, welcome. Thank you very much for having the courage to pretty much walk into the unknown. And I'm sure some of y'all play Call of Duty. I'm sure some of y'all have seen Navy SEALs, the movie, and Active Valor and Black Hawk Down and all that stuff. But you really don't know what it's like until you get there. All right? So you really don't know what basic training is like until you're there. So thank you for having the courage to walk into the unknown. And thank you for having the courage to pick up whatever weapon that you chose, whatever branch of service that you chose to be in, and stand on the wall and stand in the gap for those that either cannot or will not defend themselves. All right? Because you're going to join less than 1% of the entire United States population. So it's a pretty small number. When you think about all the freedoms and the liberties that we have for ourselves and that we provide for other people, because when the world's in trouble, who do they call? America, right? So you think about all of that stuff combined, it's a very, very, very small group of people that provide those security. And so it takes unique individuals to be able to execute that job. So you're one of those unique individuals. Now when you walk out of that door, what that means is, I say all that, because cool guy status comes with cool guy responsibility. So when you walk out of those doors, you don't represent just yourself anymore. Now you represent the Ohio National Guard, United States Air Force, Navy, and whatever other branch of service that you chose to be in. Does that make sense? So those of y'all that play sports, the name on the front of the jersey is more important than the name on the back of the jersey. That all goes to say, don't screw it up when you get out there. All right? You might be the only example of somebody sees. You're either a good example or a bad example, one way or another. All right, that's my sermon. So I hope y'all listen and pay attention. So work hard, train hard, prepare hard. Who's got another year of high school? You do? Air Force guy? You look like you're about 12. What about you?
I just graduated.
Did you? Okay. Some news. When are you leaving for basic training?
October.
October? Okay. So whether you have, 4 or 5 months, 5, 6 months, 5 months, or whether you have another year, take advantage, make every day count. All right? Because when you show up, I guarantee you, unless you're some kind of high-level D1 athlete or some kind of Olympic hopeful, basic training will probably be the most difficult thing that you do. So be ready. All right, who's going to the National Guard? You two gentlemen? We know about Sonic. You weren't even born when that game came out. That's my game. I grew up a Sonic fan. You voted for me? Okay, good deal. Appreciate it. Thanks for that. I have 2 questions. I need to hear an audible yes sir or no sir. First question, have you been briefed on and do you understand the Department of Defense applicant briefing on a separation policy, restrictions on personal conduct in the armed forces, and the Uniform Code of Military Justice, Articles 83, 85, and 86?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions, reservations, or are you hesitant to enlist at this time?
No, sir.
All right, good deal. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to call all of you to the position of attention. You two, the only two going to the National Guard, right? Okay. You two will raise your right hand and repeat after me. We'll do the National Guard oath first. And then when we're done with that, I'll turn to the rest of you, and then we'll do the federal oath. We'll get you out of here and get on your way. All right. And the only reason I say this is it happened yesterday. Don't lock your knees when you're standing there. I had a kid pass out. So are pretty close. It'll be like dominoes falling over. You don't have to move. All right? Let's do it. Room, attention! You two, raise your right hands. Repeat after me. I state your names.
I, Dr. Thomas Coster,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to support and defend the Constitution of the United States
to support and defend the Constitution of the United States
and the state of Ohio
and the state of Ohio
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
And I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
Faith and allegiance to the
Faith
same.
and allegiance to the same.
And I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
and the Governor of Ohio
and the Governor of Ohio
and the officers appointed over me,
and the officers appointed of me,
according to laws,
according to the laws,
regulations,
regulations,
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Lower your right hands, please. All right, the rest of you, raise your right hands. Repeat after me, please. I state your names.
I, Ryan Larry,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to support and defend the Constitution of the United States
to support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
And I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
And I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
And I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
And obey the orders of the President of the United States
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
according to regulations
according to regulations
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Lower your right hands, please. Give him a round of applause. Congratulations. All right, welcome men and women. Like I said, you just swore to uphold and defend the greatest country on earth. So, part of a small club, work hard, train hard, prepare hard. And when you show back up here, be ready to rock and roll, and destroy everything. All right? When command to fall out, feel free to take as many pictures as you want to, in front of the flag, underneath one of the seals. If you're not taking pictures, Captain Clinton and myself will be in the back, finish signing your contracts, and get you all out of here. Fall out!
Yeah.